We're Steph and John, and welcome to Real Renos.
This is a real series where we take you through our own renovation in real time.
Thanks, John.
You can see my boots are quite muddy.
I want to say truck, but it's not. Tractor? Whatever.
So,
It's a big day when the site fences have gone up.
we have moved out of the house. It only took us about 12 hours, but we got there.
And we actually moved down the road, which is very block-like of us
It's
to
our
be.
new site office.
Yeah, really close to site, here every day, really with the trades, they're gonna love it. But yeah.
Tomorrow we do start demo. It is going to be big. So we're going to rest up and attack tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
So we're currently getting all the demo equipment in. And while we do have good access, the machinery we need to get in is obviously still a hassle to get in, but the boys are getting it done, so watch this space. So the demo crew's just finished up for the day, and you're probably thinking, based on the plans we spoke about last episode, that everything is everywhere, everything's demolished. That's not actually the case.
No, so we spoke about how we are doing a CDC and a DA. Part of the CDC is pretty much the whole backyard. And actually works out well though, because you want to be able to renovate in this methodical order from the back to the front. So we actually quite literally did that. So we are putting in the pool, but before that there's a lot of site prep that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Clearing out. So John, what did the demo guys get done today?
So the demo guys today pretty much cleared out from the old staircase down and also the old slab and some of the vegetation. Like we said last time, we're trying to keep some of the trees because we think some of them will fit really nicely with the new landscaping. So what we wanted to do was make sure that they didn't just clear all our access, which is down the side of the site, which is where we're walking, because we're obviously going to have to demolish the 2 rear bathrooms that we spoke about last episode. So we got them to actually stop the demo parallel with the site.
So they can still use this floor as really good access to be getting all the machinery in.
Yep.
But basically we are standing in the pit now.
Yes. Now the site's been flattened, which was something that we were really grateful for the team to do. They didn't just demolish, they actually started to get all the foundations ready for piers to be dug.
So think about the pool's going to sit in here somewhere. We are going to get, we have access from our backyard. So make sure whenever you're buying a house, you're wanting to have a house that has really good access.
Especially if you're going to be renovating on it.
Well, I mean, for sure. So whether it's going to be through side access or rear access. So we're lucky enough to be able to get our trucks in from the back to be able to be getting out all the soil, and then the crane will come in.
Drop the pool in. But it is something that everyone does need to think about when they are planning a reno. Trades will always think about access, getting tools, getting machinery, getting even their materials on site.
You'll be charged accordingly as well.
Yeah.
So if it's hard access, it's more expensive. But that's not something that you can fully control all the time. But it is something that you can think about when you're first purchasing your house.
So look, we've obviously covered off on the demo. We now have, I guess, a clean dance floor to get really dirty again.
Yes, so we are going to be putting in the pool, but before that we need to pour a slab. Well, we need to pour piers, then we're pouring the slab, then we're creating the footings for the sewer connection to the house. So there's a few things that involve just digging.
A lot of digging.
A lot of digging.
A lot of digging, and then a lot of pouring of concrete, a lot of Rio.
But yeah, I can finally imagine and think about how the garden is going to be positioned.
Same measurement.
Shout out to the guys at MV for providing the builders with coffee. So access is very important when it comes to a construction site. You're definitely wanting to be able to speak to your neighbours, and we were lucky enough to be able to gain access to our backyard through just removing one of our fence panels for our neighbour through our neighbour's house. And that enabled us to be able to get this, I want to say truck, but it's not. Tractor? Whatever. In. Excavator. Excavator. So we managed to remove one of these panels. We loaded in the excavator, and now they're gonna proceed to be digging the trenches to prepare for the slab. Happy days.
Hey guys, Yusuf from Endeavour Construction. We specialise in renovations, new builds all over Sydney. We're going to take you on. We're going to take you along the journey with Steph and Gian's renovation project. Today we have the surveyor out here giving us the points for the plungy. We'll be excavating and piering the swimming pool, getting it ready for the formwork, steel fixer and concrete.
What the boys have gotten done, and it's looking fantastic.
Now, I reckon we have the best neighbours in the inner west, in the sense that they basically allowed us to remove the side fence, which gave us access down his driveway. Obviously, we are going to reinstate the fence and any grass. We've, promised him that, and we are going to fulfil that once construction is done. But that's basically helped us reduce cost and also get this done within literally a day. Yusuf was on the excavator for probably 4 hours, and for him to be able to dig that up and remove all the debris from site in that time, I mean, it's almost like he's working on the block at that pace. So, yeah. The Endeavour guys have been great from the start, and again, seeing them on site, seeing Yusuf in his natural habitat has, kind of validated our decision in working with them on the project.
Ross from JC Concrete, what are you doing?
Setting our foundations up. Rightio, so pretty much what we're doing is, obviously we're making an area for this plungy pool, which gets actually craned into position. So you need a base. Obviously anything that's got a lot of weight needs a foundation and a base to work off. So this is the reinforcement steel that the structural engineer has designed. It's quite specific, but it's all for a purpose, because obviously this thing's quite weighty. It's not ideal, you can see. My boots are quite muddy, but we're what you would call a wet trade, so we have to deal with this. And it's just one of those things we have to get through. So we've got concrete coming in about 2 hours' time. The inspections are about an hour's time from now, so I better get cracking.
And we were gonna initially pour the piers with concrete first, let them cure, is that the correct term?
Well, separately.
Separately?
Yeah.
And then we were gonna pour the slab on a separate day. But because of the weather, there's a lot of rain coming on Saturday. Ross has had to think ahead. You're a joke.
Gonna clean the sites up, yeah?
Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, concrete pour day today. We've got Ross prepping all the steelwork today. We're pouring the piers and the main slab together. Originally we meant to do separate pours. The reason for that is because we've got rain coming tomorrow. So we'll have it all done for today.
episode 2. So what did we get done?
So we are moving quick. We've had all the backyard demolished,
Yep.
dug out,
Yep.
and we've been fortunate with the weather enough to pour a big slab.
Yeah, I mean, fortunate, but it was actually a bit of a stressful week. Lucky we had Ross from JC Concrete with his expertise tell us, you know, okay, we're going to have to pour right now. So that did bring a bit of anxiety, but we got there in the end nevertheless.
We did, and you guys, you're going to have to tune in for the next episode. If you thought we got a
Yeah.
lot done this week, next episode, the pool will be coming in.
Yeah, and I'm a bit
And how are we gonna do that?
worried. We're a little bit worried. This is actually a bit of a logistical nightmare, and we need some approvals, which we haven't sort of
Got
secured.
yeah, but you'll need to tune in to see that all happen.
Stay tuned.
See how long we're smiling for during this reno. We're smiling now. It's week 1.